This is the story of a bright-eyed, eager, and curious kindergartner and the excitement of getting ready for the first day of school. It's the story of his brothers, his parents, his school, and his parish family. It's a story of love, determination, and faith in action. This is the story of us, every single person here tonight. As we gather to support the Fire Foundation, we're united by the belief that every child is uniquely made in the image of God. Every child deserves the opportunity to go to school with siblings and friends, sharing, learning, and growing together. The Meyer family's journey to Brooke's first day of kindergarten reminds us why our support matters so much.
One thing I would like the world, though, to know about Brooks is that he is more like his typical peers than he is different. It may take him a little bit longer to reach the milestones that his friends have already met, but once he reaches them, it's very exciting to watch the joy that we all get from seeing him reach that milestone.
He's a hard worker and has a great mom, so it's a good combination.
Catholic schools often don't have the resources needed to welcome and support students with special needs. That's where Fire comes into play. This year alone, Fire is granting $400,000 to support inclusive Catholic education. And over the past 2 decades, Fire has invested nearly $5 million in partner schools inclusion programs.
The support that we receive not only from the Fire Foundation, but from the parents, from the parish community, and from the students themselves is amazing, because we could not do this alone. It can't be one person's idea. It has to be the community that embraces inclusive education.
In order for Brooks or any student in our school to have progress, communication is key. We have a team that includes his parents, his therapists, his teachers, and everybody has to be able to communicate, set goals, monitor those goals, and make sure achievement is being made.
I think with Brooks and our learning community, we will all learn to be accepting. We learn that we're all different. We all learn a little bit differently. We learn to be loving and caring. And with Brooks starting here with us in kindergarten, by the time he leaves us in 8th grade, these other kids will be his family. They'll look out for him, they'll love him, they'll take care of him, and when they all go to high school together, they'll just be best friends forever.
Inclusion is a catalyst for joy, generosity, and compassion. It leads young learners to the heart of the gospel.
The Fire program has really allowed us to embrace inclusion in our community, both in our parish and our school. In my view, it's really all about the gospel, that we learn from a young age, our children learn from a young age that God created us all in special ways and created us to be unique human beings, and so it's a way to embrace that specialness, that's a uniqueness in every single one of God's creations. And so it's an opportunity for us to put our faith into action and really live out the gospel message.
We're all in this together, walking side by side with Brooks, his family, and his extended parish family, along with more than 4,600 other children who are reaping the bountiful blessings of inclusion this year at 14 diocesan schools.
The support of inclusive education is huge because it allows us to create an environment that we as Catholics, through Jesus' example, are called to have. And we cannot do it without the support of the donors, the families. You've got to have the buy-in of everybody.
When you support the Fire Foundation, you make it possible for students like Brooks to learn exciting new things and discover their talents together with their peers. Inclusion is about much more than learning math, science, and reading. Inclusion is about shaping the hearts of young learners and offering opportunities to live our Catholic faith on a daily basis.
I'm glad that I don't have to imagine Brooks not being able to go to presentation. It would be very stressful for our family. It would be really sad to, drop 2 boys off and not another one.
Which frankly wasn't an option. We're going to keep our boys together. They're going to go to school together, and we're glad presentation.
Your generosity tonight will ensure that the first day of school can be exciting and joyful for all families who believe Catholic schools are the best place for their children with special needs. Please help us open the doors of Catholic schools to all students. We need your support.